Check it, 1, 2. All right, there we go. Hey, good afternoon, folks. Welcome here to San Augustine. We're a couple minutes away from the start of this one here this afternoon, as we're bringing you some great basketball action right here on NetSN. So let's get things rock and rolling here in a couple minutes as they're getting ready to go. And I'm Larry Pierce. Will be ready to rock and roll with you here in a little while. All right, here we go. Let's see if we got this right.
Evans' three-point shot.
Red Bulls takes it to the house.
The following is a production of the Rough Rider broadcast team, a presentation of Watlington and Shires Productions.
All right, there we go. All right, let's get the camera down here and get it ready to roll for everybody. And I'll be rocking the camera out here tonight as well as we got a couple minutes before the start of this one. What we got is the Brookeland Wildcats, the Lady Wildcats against the Lady Wolves of San Augustine here for game number 1. And then we will bring you game number 2, which will involve the Shelbyville Dragons and the San Augustine Wolves on the guys' side coming up here just a bit. So the 2 and 3 Lady Wolves hosting the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland here. They coming in here at 5 and 3. We're here in the corner of the Wolfpack Gym, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the game, folks. We're going to have a good one here this afternoon as we're getting ready for the starting introductions of the teams. And looks like we're going to have, here we go. Maybe we won't have the introductions. All right, so we're going to have Powell. Let's see, we got 0. That is Strother, Morgan, Powell. And I know for sure those are the first 3 that I'll have for. That is Justice. Number 10, and we'll get all the young ladies for number 5. That is a Strother. So that is Strother, Morgan, Powell, Strother, and Justice for the Lady Wildcats, and they'll have it first to start. And they'll drive off to the right side. A nice little ball movement right down up underneath, and starting right off the bat is Morgan getting the bucket on a nice assist, and they're going to put up some pressure defense here against the Lady Wolves, and she's going to be tripped up coming up the floor here. And that's going to be number 2. That is Renfro. That takes a spill there onto the floor. It'll be out of bounds to the Lady Wolves. Three-quarter court onto the inbound. Bringing up the floor here. Going to be Renfro down here into the corner as the Lady Wolves work it around. Kick it down off here. Here's Renfro once again in the corner. Fires for 3 and off the mark. But that should be an over the back right there, and it is, as Brooks was going in there for that rebound. And that's going to be against the Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats, that was number 3. They're going to say number 1 on Powell. So an out-of-bounds play for the Lady Wolves. Here we go. On to the inbound. Kicking it over in once again to Renfro. Oh, sorry, that is Barnes. And back down in the corner. Here's a nice drive into the middle lane. Losing handle on it, but picking it right back up. It's stolen away there by the Lady Wildcats. That is number 3 onto the steal. That is Powell. Going to kick it around down here. Number 5, that is Strother. Now back to a Strother 0. There's a Strother 0 and a Strother 5 there. And they playing back and forth there. Underneath, down in the corner there to Powell. Powell brings it back out to the wing, kicking it back to Strother here to the left side. And back out on top, point guard Strother trying to work it to the left side there. It gets knocked away there, but it is picked up. And a nice job there by Morgan to pick it up, trying to drive into the lane. Morgan kicking it out, 3 ball on the way. That's going to be short. Out of bounds should be Lady Bulls basketball. And a nice movement of the ball there by the Lady Wildcats, but not able to come in with any points there. So the Lady Wolves are going to be facing some full court pressure here, trying to get it in, and they finally do. Now trying to get it up ahead, and it's stolen away there by Strother, dropping it off to Powell. Powell high off the glass, and Morgan will get her second one as Strother made the steal. And that's 2 steals here. The Lady Wolves trying to get it back up the floor, trying to push it up here quick. Have to go against a very relentless defense. Knocked away. Come out of there with it is number 3. That is Powell, her second steal. She'll kick it up to Strother. Strother driving to the left side of the lane. 3 ball onto the way, off the mark. Rebound comes out to the Lady Wolves. 0 for 2 onto the 3 balls there by the Lady Wildcats. Bringing it up the floor there. As Renfro got that rebound, knocked away. It's stolen away once again here. That is Justice. Justice going to kick it down here. Strother going to try the long-range jumper in and out. Another good rebound here by the Lady Wolves. This time trying to get it up the floor quick. And pushed up here along the right side into the rack. Can't get it to go. That is Barnes on the rebound and won't go. Coming back out with it is Morgan. Morgan pushing it back up the floor. Morgan dropping off Strother. Strother puts up the short jumper. Can't get it to go. And I believe that was number 3, Barnes, with her second rebound. Now backing off a little bit of the full court pressure here. Half court pressure now as they bring it up And we're going to get a foul right here in front of the bench as Polk takes a hard trip right there. And that was Strother, I believe, is going to commit to her second foul. So we'll be Renfro ready to bring it in here at three-quarter court. In the backcourt, that will be Polk. Looks like she'll get in. We're going to get a substitution here for Lady Wolves. Coming in is going to be number 32. That is Jackson. She'll be in the floor now for Lady Wolves as they trail it 4-0 right here. I'll try to keep up the score the best I can, folks. I'm by myself this evening on this first game of the year. And so I'll keep up the scores the best I can here whenever we have some stoppages to play. All right, kicking it down here in the corner. Here's Burrell launching for three. Side of the iron. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Jackson. And she tries to put it back up. Ball still loose. And coming out of there with it finally is going to be the Lady Wildcats. That is a Justice on her second rebound, or first rebound of the night. Get it up under there. And the Wolves come out there with a steal. That's going to be Renfro pushing it up the floor. Long range shot. That was a hardcore shot. I don't know where that one was coming from there. Definitely not what the Lady Wolves wanted to do in that situation. But Strother bringing it back up the floor now. And they'll move it around, kicking it underneath. Nice ball movement there by the Lady Wildcats. They'll go up 6-0. We're going to get a timeout as that was a nice ball in there to Powell. Powell, as she's going to make it a 6-0 ball game right now. And a good job there by the Lady Wildcats as they've been playing very good here in this first couple of minutes of this ball game. So it will be a 6-0 ball game here by the Lady Wildcats as we're just underway here this afternoon. As I said, it will be Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. They will take on the Lady Wolves, and then after this we'll have a break in between games where we'll end up with the Shelbyville Dragons and the St. Augustine Wolves coming up here in the game after the JV game. So we'll have a little bit of a break in games here, folks. So here we go with 20 seconds left to go in that full timeout. It is a 6-0 ball game here for the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. And the Lady Wolves have had to face some pretty good pressure here in this first quarter and see if they can finally break that, start getting up the floor. They did make a couple of steals there to keep Brookeland from making a couple of shots, but Lady Wildcats have done a good job with ball movement and finding the open person up underneath. Once again, back on the full court pressure are the Lady Wildcats, and they get it into the Lady Wolves as I try to get in here to Polk, or Barnes gets it in here now, up ahead. And Jackson going to send it over now to Burrell. Burrell, number 22, top of the key. Now tries to get him in, lose a handle on it, but nice job picking it up there by Smith. She'll kick it back out here to Barnes. Barnes trying to drive the baseline here into the corner underneath. And Smith can't get that one to go. And going to be fighting for a rebound jump ball. Nice job there between Jackson and number 2 there, Morgan, for the Lady Wildcats. But it's going to be jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Lady Wolves. So ready to bring it in here is going to be Smith. Smith looking to get it in. And she'll find Barnes here in the corner for 3 off the mark. Jackson trying to run down that rebound. It looks like it went off of Jackson. So it's out of bounds to the Lady Wildcats. And the Lady Wolves are 0 for 4 at that three-point line. 0 for 2 for the Lady Wildcats so far here early. 4 minutes to go here into this first quarter. Strother on the inbound. Lady Wolves trying to play some tight. Oh, there's a nice steal. Nice steal by Barnes. Barnes going to be fouled hard going to the rack. She'll shoot a couple as Strother picks up the foul there. And a nice job by Barnes as she gets in there. Makes the steal. And comes up with a nice job there, a nice drive to the rack, but gets fouled hard. So first time at the line here for Barnes, see if he can get the Lady Wolves onto the board. First shot, back of the iron, no good. So second shot now on the way here, coming from Barnes, trying to get that first one. That's up and good there. So now the Lady Wolves get on the board here, so that'll maybe get them moving along here as they play some full court pressure themselves here, trying to push up the ball. Lady Wildcats trying to get it up ahead there. Strother couldn't quite catch up to that one on the long pass from Morgan. Out of bounds, Lady Wolves now with a chance to play some offense here, but the Lady Wildcats are doing a very good job here onto the defense with this full court pressure coming into the ball game. And that's going to be number 4, Brooks, and number 22, Lundquist, checking in for Strother and Justice for the Lady Wildcats. So Lady Wolves still with a lot of pressure. Full court pressure on them. And trying to get it in here. And it's going to be a steal by Strother on the inbound. And she'll try to get it back, but they do find Morgan on it. And Morgan going to kick it back out to Strother. Made the original steal. We're going to get a foul up underneath. A lot of body banging going on under there. And they're going to say it's against I didn't see who exactly was called on there, folks, but it looks like it is against the Lady Wildcats. So the Lady Wolves will get it back here, trading 6-1 as we get under 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter, as they finally do get it in here to Polk. Polk gets double teamed down in the corner. Nice job there by the Lady Wildcats. They're going to have to find help some Polk. Going to have to get some help down there. Coach going to have to call a timeout. And so we're going to get throwing the ball off of down there, so it's out of bounds play. Checking back in here. As Powell checks out, Justice will check back in. And looks like we're getting some shots here, so it was a foul on the Lady Wildcats, so that is going to bring the Lady Wolves down here as Polk will come to the line and see if the Polk can get a couple shots knocked down here. And off the front of the rim there for Polk. 1 for 3 so far at the line for the Lady Wolves. Second one on the way, can't get there. Rebound comes out by Justice, and Justice pushed it up the floor quick. Justice down the air to the left side, out to Strother. Strother trying to drive out. Now he's got a wide open shot there into the corner. That is Morgan for a 3, and she knocks down the first 3 of the night for the Lady Wildcats. Almost still up underneath there, and we're going to get a foul on the shot, and that could be against Jenkins, I do believe. Jackson, I'm sorry. And that is going to put number 10, that is Justice, at the line for the Lady Wildcats. First time at the line here for the Lady Wildcats. So up and good for Justice, picking up her first point of the ball game. Checking in now is Douglas. She'll come in for Barnes for the Lady Wolves. As a second one on the way here now from Justice. Off the mark. Rebound comes out by Lady Wolves. Pushing the action up the floor here. Kicking it over to the right side. Lady Wolves now trying to find her way down inside. Ball gets tipped up and stolen away. Coming out of there with it is number 22, Lundquist, onto the steal. Now, Wildcat basketball as they get back down the floor. Ball's on the floor. Everybody dive for it. Jump ball. Should be possession arrow. I do believe it's going to go to the Lady Wildcats, and it is. So it's a 10-1 ball game here. Lady Wildcats looking to get it in. They got Strother wide open, top of the key, calling for it now. She's going to drive down to the left side, get stuck down there. Good defense. Kick it back down to the left wing. And, oh, come on, ref. That looks like a little bit of some some feet getting tangled up in there. They're going to call that one on Polk, I do believe. That is number 1 on her. So the new rules, just in case you don't know, folks, if you get 5 fouls, then it's a double bonus. Everybody's shooting 2. And a nice steal there, coming out with it. Coming up the floor, Polk for the Lady Wolves. They're trying to get into the rack and throws it up, can't get it. Rebound comes up. Nice job. That is Douglas with the rebound into the putback. And the Lady Wolves now get a good bucket there on transition basketball. And now, Lady Wildcats trying to answer right back as it's now 10-3. Wildcats find a wide open. No, and that's a nice little move there by Morgan. She's going to be fouled on the way in. And I do believe that is on number 11, Wade, in the ball game. So going to the line, number 2, that is Morgan. As it's now 10-3. And Morgan trying to add to it. She does. As Morgan having a good first quarter here. 8 points for her out of the 11. For the Lady Wildcats. Checking into the ball game is number 23, Pavetto. And so we're going to get a lane violation. Lane violation, so coming back up the floor now. As it will be Lady Wolf basketball. And it looks like a bit of a chat here by the coach and the ref. Trying to see exactly what's going on over there with that. Just trying to get an explanation on something. And here we go. As the Wildcats, they'll be back on defense, trying to bring it in is Douglas. Douglas finally gets it in here, finds Polk. Now get it up ahead here. Here come the Lady Wolves, finally breaking the press, pushing up the action right in the middle of the lane. Nice little move there by Renfro. Can't get it to go. Up in the air here, that is Jackson coming down with it, but we're going to get a jump ball. Looks like possession arrow is going to go with the Lady Wolves right here. So now it's 10-3 here in this ball game. The Wolves going to get it in, going to find Renfro here down in the corner, kicking it back out. That is Polk. Polk back to Renfro. 3-ball on the way. Good. Renfro knocking it down from downtown. And the Lady Wolves will make it a 10-6 ball game here with that big bucket right there. So tighten it up here if they can play some defense. Here's what they want to do is Justice kicks it up here to Morgan. Morgan kicking it back down in the corner. That's going to be Pavetto. Pavetto back out on top. That is Lundquist. Lundquist for 3. That's going to be off the mark. Lady Wolves come down here with the rebound. Kicking it back out. Here come the Wolves back up the floor. And it's going to be Renfro. Push up, get it up underneath. Oh, through the hands there of Douglas, but Douglas runs down the loose ball. Gets it back. 3-ball from the wing. On the way. Will not go. Rebound comes out. And that is going to be Renfro with another nice rebound. 1 of 6 at the three-point line for the Lady Wolves. Kicking it up underneath here for Wade, trying to work her way in. Can't get it out the front of the rim. Goes back up for the rebound. And we're going to get a foul as she's over the back. And so that's going to be against the Lady Wildcats here with a 10-6 ball game with 1:36 to go here. And that's going to put number 11, that is Wade. She's going to go to the line. So Lady Wolves trying to climb right back in here after trailing at 10-1 earlier into this first quarter. And now they're going to bring it up here. Here's the shot, and it is up and good by Wade. So Wade going to get her first points of the night, making it 10-7. Second one on the way here. We will have a break in the action here. We'll have a JV game between these two games here tonight, folks. Then we'll bring you the Shelbyville and St. Augustine game coming up after that. Nice save there. Ball still on the floor. Throwing it around. Ends up in the hands of Strother. Ball's way out there on the floor. And still fighting for it. Ends up in the hands of Lady Wildcats. A lot of action out there. Still fighting for it. Talk about a rugby scrum going on. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow finally as a lot of fighting going on down there on the far end of the floor. But it's going to come out. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Strother will be ready to throw it in here onto that far side. She'll get it in here to Morgan. Morgan. Push up to the middle. Back out to Strother. Strother. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Wolves. Back out here now to Morgan. Morgan trying to set up something here. Finds Strother. Left wing. 1:05 to go here in this first quarter. 10-7. Lady Wildcats up as the Lady Wolves trying to fight their way back in. Get underneath in a triple team. Ball taken away underneath there. And I do believe that is Wade making that steal, but ball's on the ground, and it's going to come out. It will be Lady Wolves basketball. Here comes into the ball game. Going to get Barnes back in as well as Burrell. Good minutes coming in there for Wade as she checks out of the ball game. So full court pressure here as that's been working for the Lady Wildcats so far. Going to get it in here, and here get it up ahead. Oh, nice steal there by Morgan as she's coming up the floor. She jumped right in front of that passing lane. She's going to get up to Strother. Strother stopping and popping outside the free throw line, knocking it down. Her first points of the night, making it 12-7 as we get under a minute to go. Still full court pressure here by the Lady Wildcats, throwing it underneath. Lady Wolves trying to get it up here. That's not a good pass there. It's all Strother right there ready for a pass. Trying to rock to the right side of the lane. Can't get it. Kicks it back out. Ball goes under the legs. Brooks going to pick it up, drive the lane, going to be fouled coming up the floor here as Brooks picked up the loose ball, and Morgan comes up with the foul, and that will put Brooks at the line for the Lady Wolves. And 12-7 ball game right now with 18.9 to go here in this first quarter. And the Lady Wolves at one time trailing at 10-1 have crawled their ways back in here against a very good Lady Wildcat defense, and up and good there on the first one by Brooks. That'll make it 12-8. So 12-8 here now as Brooks tries to get it to within 3 here. Nice. None but net. So now within 3. 16 seconds ago, the ball's loose. Strother picks up the loose ball. Kicking it up ahead here for the Lady Wildcats. Stolen away. Kicking it back up and forward. Ball's going to be thrown ahead, and it'll get out of bounds. and it will go with Lady Wildcat basketball. So nice try there by the Lady Wolves as they got 5.6 to go. Let's see if they can play some defense here. Lady Wildcats were getting a shot, stolen away on the inbound. That's a nice job there. She's going to be nothing there for Brooks. She made the steal, thought she was fouled coming in, and cannot catch the foul. So it will be the end of the first quarter. It will be a 12-9 ball game, and the Lady Wolves trail the Brookeland Lady Wildcats 12-9 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with more here for the second quarter coming up from St. Augustine on Net SN.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trips. Fun things to wear when you go outside. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the house warming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping and clothes for all year long, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place of East Texas.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All righty, folks, we're back here ready to go for the second quarter as the Lady Wolves and the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland have had a good first quarter here. And we're ready to go here for the second. It will be Wildcat basketball underway here. As in the ball game there is Brooks. Brooks will kick it off out here to Morgan. Morgan back out to Strother, working along the left wings. Tries to blocked and denied. And coming back up the floor, here come the Lady Wolves. To the right sideline, nice little scoop there by Clark. Can't get it done. Rebound comes back out by Wade and sets it back up here for the Lady Wolves. Wolves, 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound, Wade. Stolen away, coming back up the floor there is going to be Brooks. Brooks going to have it knocked away and out of bounds. It will be Lady Wolves basketball. And the Lady Wolves, man, I'll tell you what, are playing solid right here. Trying to get back into this one as they've trailed it. But they've done a great job here. They've outscored the Lady Wolves, or the Lady Wildcats, by a score of 8-2 over the last 3 or 4 minutes there in that first quarter, and now here to start the second. So 7:20 to go, inbound, still sticking with that full court pressure. Getting up ahead, here comes Barnes. Barnes gonna throw it across. Nice little ball movement there down the floor to Brooks. Brooks will get the bucket on a nice drive assist there by Barnes. Strother has it taken away. Nice job there by Barnes. She'll get the steal and she'll get her first points, and that'll make it a 13-12 ball game for the Lady Wolves as they come right back out here with this first minute and have taken the lead here for the first time tonight over the Brookeland Lady Wildcats. Yeah, wow, good little burst of time right there for the Lady Wolves. Now, sorry folks if we're having a little trouble here with it. We have a hopefully everything is coming through with our broadcast here. If we're having a little trouble, I apologize. We're trying to do the best we can, and we'll see if we can fix the drop right there. But we're going to do the best we can with these ball games coming up here as we go through the season. Next week, we will be at another place next week. We'll be either in Joaquin or West Sabine. So that's what our plan is, okay? We got Martinsville coming back to St. Augustine here in a couple weeks. That'll be on a Monday, and it'll be early games as we get ready for the Christmas holidays to tell you about. All right, so it's Wildcat basketball as the ladies bring it back up. Strother, nice job underneath. Oh, what a nice little play. Morgan with the reverse scoop layup and gets the bucket, making it 14-13. Wade gets the inbound, throws it up ahead. Jackson throws it back across. The Lady Wolves not able to catch up with it. Jackson was anticipating somebody coming up the floor there. She just wasn't there ready for the pass. So now the Lady Wildcats will be ready to go here for the inbound. Push it up the floor there. Nice job knocking it away. The ball's on the floor. Wade got a hand on it as her and Lundquist were wrestling for it there. Possession arrow comes to the Lady Wolves. So 6.5 to go here in this first quarter, and there's now 14-13 with the Lady Wildcats on top. And now we're going to get a foul on the Lady Wildcats. And we don't have a fouls counter here on the scoreboard, folks, so I'm not for sure how many they have, but I was trying to keep track of them. But now in the second quarter, that's the second one there, I do believe. First one on the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. So they get the ball in the inbound. Morgan over to Strother to the right side. Back to Morgan here, left wing, wide open, three ball. Good. Morgan is dangerous out there. That's the second one made for her tonight. She's got 12 points on the ball game already. That ball got knocked away, and it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Wildcats as they're now up by 4, up by 17 to 13 with 6:09 to go. So, out of bounds play here for the Lady Wildcats on the far end. Ready to bring it in. Kick it over here to the right side. Find Strother. So, drop it off down in the corner as Morgan trying to work her way in, dropping it off. And that's going to be a foul underneath there. And that'll be against the Lady Wolves. And Justice took that foul there for the Lady Wildcats. So that's 2 so far here for the Lady Wolves. And 1 so far here in the second for the Lady Wildcats. Remember, you get 5. There's no one-on-one anymore. It's just straight to 2 shots. Lady Royals steal it, bringing it back up the floor. Somebody got a hand in there and knocked it away. That's going to be a reach-in foul. As Smith tried to bring it up the floor here for Lady Wolves, but it'll be a reach-in foul there. Oh, they're going to call it a walk. I thought they were going to call a reach-in foul there by the Lady Wildcats. A little far down that far end, folks, but I can see pretty good. So here we go as Brookeland over to that right side, kicking it back over here to the near side. That is Lundquist. Strother, top of the key, can't get it to go. Singing it back out, Strother to the left wing. Strother throwing it underneath, and there's a read down there by Lundquist, but not able to get it. She's going to be fouled on the way back up, and that'll put Lundquist at the line for the first time tonight. So she steps up there with a 17-13 lead with 5:36 to go here. Lundquist off the front of the rim, no good. 2 for 4 so far at the line here in this first half for the Lady Wildcats. 4 for 8 for the Lady Wolves as the second one goes down there for Lundquist. It's her first points of the ball game. Making it 18-13. 5:35 to go here. All righty, so a little discussion down in that far end there. And now we're ready to go. And I tell you what, the Lady Wildcats have done a great job here with this full court pressure. And that one is going to be a nice job there running it down here, coming right at the camera. That is Wade. Not able to come up with it here and try to get on the long inbound pass. So turning right back over Lady Wildcats. Lady Wildcats trying to find some kind of a separation. They had a 10-1 lead early, but the Lady Wolves come back in here and have fought their way back in. There's another steal. Kicking it up ahead, that high pass there, trying to get it up underneath there to Barnes. Jackson a little too high on the pass. Lady Wildcats get it right back here, trying to push it back up. Strother going to find a little bit of pressure here in the half court. Now throws it up to Morgan. Morgan trying to drive into the lane, kicking it back out. Lundquist short for that 3. And Lady Wolves with the rebound. Jackson comes out there with it, throws it up ahead. That is Barnes. She's going to be fouled. And we're going to get a timeout is what we're going to get. So we're going to get a timeout with 5:13 to go. It's 18-13. Lady Wolves trail it now as the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland have got a 5-point lead here in this second quarter. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Alrighty, folks, back here after the timeout, and it is Lady Wolves basketball, and still applying that full court pressure. That has really worked for the Lady Wildcats, and they have made another steal here, and that was a steal there by Justice. That's her second steal, throwing it up ahead, and the Lady Wolves just having a little bit of trouble here with this full court pressure so far, but a great job by Lady Wildcats. They come out here and they've keeping this pressure up. That's how they've been able to get back to a 5-point lead, as the Wolves took a 1-point lead a little earlier, but now have been able to come back here and get it back up by 5 for Lady Wildcats. So looking to get it in here, 5:08 to go till halftime. Down in the corner. Trying to bring it in there is Justice. Justice going to get it in here, and it's stolen away by Barnes. Barnes going to get it up ahead there. Sorry, that was Polk with the steal. Get it up to Barnes, and she's going to get the bucket. So that'll be a 18-15 ball game, and we're going to get a foul coming back up the floor. And it looks like that may be against the Lady Wildcats. And if it is, it'll be an out-of-bounds play. So the Lady Wolves will get it back. That should be number 3, I do believe, on the Lady Wildcats. So the Wolves will get it here, bringing it in. Looks like it's going to be, okay, my apologies. It'll be an out-of-bounds play here on this end. I thought they were giving it back to the Lady Wolves there. So Strother gets it up to Lundquist. Lundquist puts up into the middle for Lundquist, right to the middle of the lane, kicking it back out to Strother. Strother puts up blocked shot. Strother gets the rebound of that blocked shot. Kicking it back out here now, finds Morgan down in the corner. And that's going to be a double dribble right there. Strother tried to get out of that corner there. Picks up the double dribble, turns it over, 18-15. The Lady Wildcats of Brookeland with the lead here in this second quarter. Here come the Lady Wolves, bringing it up the floor. Break that press finally here. Ball's on the floor there. We're going to get a jump shot. The jump ball. Smith bringing it up the floor here for the Lady Wolves. And now it will be Wade on the inbound for San Augustine. Long inbound. Gets it in here to Polk. Now back down in the corner, trying to find it underneath there. In a nice job there by Wade. Gets under, can't get the shot. Fight with her own rebound. Jackson gets it, can't get it back. And she's going to be fouled on the way back up this time as Wade and Jackson were fighting for that rebound. Jackson went back up with it. Wade comes down, and she's going to be fouled, and Wade will head back to the line. But Jackson and Wade didn't know for sure they were fighting along with each other. We did have some other hands in there by Brookeland. But before 19 to go here, the Lady Wolves have done a good job here getting to the line and cutting into this lead. Here's Wade. She's 1 of 11 at the line so far. She got 1 point, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And can't get that one. It's a little hard off the back of the iron. So, checking into the ball game now is number 24, Brooks, for Lady Wolves. Second one on the way for Wade here, trying to make it a 2-point ball game. And second one hard off the back of the glass. Jackson fight for the rebound, throws it up. She's going to be fouled on the way back up as the shot doesn't go. So Jackson now will go to the line shooting a couple. I think it's number 22. Okay, there we go. Rift looking for who to call it on, and it's Lundquist, number 22. So 2 shots on the way now for Jackson. She steps to the line here and trying to get her first points of the night. Also trying to get into this 3-point lead. Jackson, first one on the way. Can't get it to go. Just a little bit off on this end over here on the free throws here for Lady Wolves. See if they can make that up here in the second half. Say number 12, Clark, checking into the game there for Lady Wolves. Second one on the way off the glass. Therefore, Jackson gets her first points. And there we go. Stayed right about 50. Oh, nice steal there by Jackson. Puts it up and in, and she drops it off there to Brooks. And Brooks gets the bucket. And then now the Lady Wolves have tied it back up here at 18. And playing some tight defense, bringing it up the floor as well. Nice move there by Lundquist. Lundquist stop off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound by Wade. That's number 4 for her. Throws it up ahead. Here come the Lady Wolves with a chance to take the lead as Polk pushes it up the floor here and going to get a walkie call as she tries to pull up her dribble. 3:57 to go. And Strother's going to check out here for Powell for the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. And it's tied up here at 18 here in this first half. 3:47 to go to halftime. And a very good first half here for both teams. So Brookeland On the inbound, finds Brooks. Lady Wolves now playing some full court pressure. That was going to be thrown away there and picked up there in the middle of the floor by Douglas. Douglas kicking it back out. Finding Brooks. Brooks to Douglas. Brooks, top of the key, kicking it over to the far side. Swinging around to Brooks. Now back. Brooks driving the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound coming in there by Polk, can't get it. And out of bounds, and it stays with the Lady Wolves. With 3:25 to go. Tell you what, Lady Wolves has some good looks at the basket. They just haven't had any good luck with it rolling down for them. So here come the Lady Wolves here trying to get on the inbound. They get it into Jackson. Jackson in the lane. Oh, and it rims out. And a nice rebound coming out by Morgan. Back up the floor now come the Lady Wildcats. So Morgan taking it herself all the way to the rack and scores. Nice job there by Morgan. The left-handed scoop. Lady Wildcats now go up by 20. Or go up 2 to 20 to 18, I should say. So with 3:09 to go, we got a quick timeout here for a sub there for the Lady Wolves. And so we're having a little discussion with what's going on over there. So we'll see. Both teams on a timeout right here. So with 3:09 to go, it is 20 to 18 to go here in this first half. And like I said, folks, a bit of a break, and then we're going to bring the Shelbyville and St. Augustine game to you on the guys' side coming up here. That'll probably start right around 6 o'clock. Should be a very good ball game here tonight in St. Augustine for that one coming up. So stick with us here. This has been a very entertaining first half here for this one. And we got the guys on the way here in just after this game here. So we got a little bit of a timeout. It looks like we got the injury timeout here on the floor. So we'll be right back after this message.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
All righty, looks like Inter player's going to be just fine walking off on their own power, which is good to see. 3:09 to go, 20 to 18 from Brookeland. Lady Wildcats have the lead here into the second quarter, as it will be Lady Wolf basketball. 3:09 to go here till halftime. And see if they can come back down the floor here. Still fighting against this full court pressure. The Lady Wildcats pretty much played this every play throughout the first half here. And here come the Lady Wolves trying to get it up ahead. They do. They break the press, get it up ahead. Oh, nice block there, but a nice pickup there by Polk. Polk takes it in and scores. Nice job picking up the loose ball. Polk goes in and make it a 20-20 ball game. Oh, Lady Wolves trying to make another steal, but a nice job there by Morgan. Pushing up ahead. Morgan going to drop it off there to Lundquist, or I should say Powell. Powell takes it to the rack, gets fouled on the way in. And to the line she goes as Powell will step up to the line for the first time tonight. And Powell trying to break the tie and can't do it on the first one. So it'll be Wade checking back into the ball game now, coming in for Brooks. And second one on the way for Powell. It is up and good. So Powell gets their first points of the second quarter, and we're going to get a stop there. Breaking the tie, 21-20. White basketball here down on the far end of the floor. That would be Wolves basketball. 2:45 to play till halftime. The Lady Wolves trying to get themselves a big win here tonight. And push it up the floor. Nice job taking it right to the rack. There's Douglas. Not to be denied. Takes it right in and scores. And kicking it back to a 1-point lead now for Lady Wolves. Stolen away by the Wolves, taking it right back to the rack there and scoring. And that is Barnes with the steal into the putback. She's got 6 points here in this second quarter. Ball gets tipped away, but Powell picking up the loose ball. Now, putting it up ahead here. Nice job by Morgan. She's a great ball handler. She's done a lot here for Lady Wildcats here tonight. Strother out on top. 2 minutes to go. Into this first half. Ball gets knocked away, not ready for it. Underneath there was Powell. Coming out with it, coming to Lady Wolves. As Barnes takes it, she's going to be fouled by Morgan. Taking it in, it won't go, but she is fouled. And we'll head to the line. Here to try to increase the lead here. Largest lead so far for the Lady Wolves as Barnes, as she goes up and, oh, there we go. Needed every part of the rim. She's got 7 points, all of it here in this second quarter so far. So a nice job making it 25-21. And for another one here, substitutions by the Lady Wildcats. Get some speed back out there onto the floor. Second one on the way here is good as well for Barnes, knocking them both down. There by Lady Wolves. You're going to get a foul in the middle of the floor there. It's going to be against the Lady Wolves. So it will be Wildcat basketball. Lady Wildcats bring it up the floor here with 1:45 left to go till halftime. Kicking it down here to Strother to the left side. Strother back over to Morgan. Morgan, three ball, side of iron, will not go. And that's rebounded there by the Lady Wolves, but it's going to be a foul on the rebound, it looked like. And coming down there with that rebound, looked like it was Wade for the Lady Wolves. And so we're going to get a foul there against the Brooklyn Lady Wildcats. 1:38 to play here in the first half. 26-21, Lady Wolves have it, and they're going to try to get it in here, see if they can increase this lead here. Take some time off the clock, going in at halftime with a good little lead here, but a nice little half court there, or trap there down in the corner by the Lady Wildcats. Push up the floor is Renfro. Renfro down here in the corner now. It's stopping and popping, puts up the shot, and it's going to be a walk. So 123, Lady Wolves turn it over, so the Lady Wildcats get a chance to get a little bit closer here as they now trail it by 5 with 123 to go to halftime. Inbound. Jump ball as the Lady Wolves get in there. It's Renfro and Morgan. Working hard for it up under there. 120 left to go here on the inbound. They're going to kick it over here in the side. Got Barnes. Back to Barnes. Yeah. Barnes, number 3. You got Barnes, number 1, Barnes, number 3. So, got to kick it under there. Nice little move there by Wade. Wade takes it in, can't get it to go. Tries to get it on rebound, and does. She's going to be fouled after the rebound. They're trying to throw it right back up. Wade with 5 rebounds tonight. She's doing really good. That's what's really opened up this point lead here for Lady Wolves. 5 points is this good job rebounding. They're getting a second chance shots, putting them back up and getting to the line as Wade goes back to the line. She's 2 for 2 tonight. I'm sorry, 1 for 4 at the line tonight. And gets that one to roll home. First points here in the second quarter. So one more shot here on the way for Wade with 1:02 to go. And that was Powell trying to keep herself out of the lane there. I thought she did a really good job of it, but the shot at it here. Wade, second one, in and out. Won't go. Trying to get her own rebound, and does, and then throws it back out. And long range 3 ball. And that will go nowhere. So out of bounds with 52.5 to go. 27-21 is the lead here. Strother facing some tough defense here in the backcourt. Now throws it up ahead. Across the half-court line and across the timeline. Getting up under there. Morgan comes down with it and kicking it over there to a 3 ball onto the way there by Brooks. It doesn't go. Fighting for the rebound. Going to get a jump ball with 35.1 to go. I believe that possession arrow is going to go to the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland as they have now traded by 6 here this afternoon. On the inbound, trying to get it in here, and they try to throw it in for Brooks, and it's overthrown. And up the floor now is Barnes. I'm surprised there's no foul in there. And bringing it back out there is Powell on the rebound, throwing it up ahead. And boy, Barnes got really hacked up under there. That one didn't go. Letting them play underneath there. Finally, some more jump ball action with 19.6 to go. They're really letting them get after it out there. They're playing out there pretty hard. No calls. That's pretty tough one up under the board there, but looks like they're pretty tough under that far end over there as well. No call. So just letting them play here with 19.6 to go till halftime. Ready for the inbound. And it comes inbound here. Now throwing it up ahead. Lady Wolves trying to get it up ahead here. On the long pass up ahead, trying to find Smith. Did did Brooks, but it's out of bounds and right back to the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. So now the Lady Wolves putting on that full court pressure here. Strother on the inbound. She'll be met there by the defense of the Lady Wolves. Kicking it up ahead here, Morgan. Morgan throwing it down underneath. And now back out. Strother, 3-ball on the way. That one will be off the mark. 2 for 10 at the three-point line there at the end of the first half. It will be a 27-21 ball game at the end of the first half here with the Lady Wolves on top. So we'll take a quick break here. We'll come back. I've got to go get a couple of things here. I've got to go get a charger and a couple of things, folks. So we'll be right back here as the Shelbyville to St. Augustine guys are going to start warming up. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
So, Billy Don, tell us about Brookshire Brothers.
Well, they got just about everything. Got good produce section, a fine meat market, and oh, that chicken. Winner, chicken dinner. And the pharmacist is great, and the people there make it worthwhile. They always got specials if you pay attention. And that manager, he's a nice fella. And the thing is, you can shop at Brookshire's day or night. A lot more night after daylight savings.
Brookshire Brothers Center.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
All righty, folks, we're back here as we get ready to go for the second half. And it's a game in between here. And now we're ready to go here for the start of we get ready to go for this third quarter. So we'll be Lady Wildcat basketball as they're trying to set it up. Little man having fun out here. So there's a late bucket here before the start. This will go. They get 5 fouls. So step to the line here for Lady Wildcats. Up and good. That is just her first points of the second half here. She's 2 for 3 at that line. 27-22. And now 23. She knocks them both down. We got a foul coming up the floor. And the ball is going to be back to Lady Wildcats here. So Lady Wildcats beneficiary of some early mistakes by the Lady Wolves as they try to climb back into it here. Now trending by 4. 27-23. Strother. To Strother here. Kicking down here in the corner to Morgan. Morgan, big first half for Morgan. Strother, 3-ball on the way. Launches it to Wade for the Lady Wolves, and that is number 6 for her. She tries to throw it up ahead there to Barnes, and Barnes. Wildcats will get it back here. Strother down in the corner here, knocked away. Defense here, the zone defense, I should say, by the Lady Wolves. And that's going to be a walk right there by number 3, Powell. And Powell will turn it over, and the Lady down the far side. Nice job getting a hand on it there is that number 3 that looked like Polk. Tries to work against Morgan, drop it off over to the right side, kick it up underneath there. That is Smith. Smith going to put up the shot. Smith, she fouled on the way, or they're going to call a walk. So she walked with it. So it's not having too much luck here to start this first minute and a half. As the Lady Wildcats now bringing up the floor here. Morgan working through, weaving through the defense here, kicking it off here to Strother. Strother back out to Morgan. Morgan, long range 3, side of the iron, can't get it to go. Bouncing around, comes into the hands there of Strother on the long rebound. She'll pull it back out here and find Powell. Powell, Strother to the left side. Back over here to Morgan. Morgan. And now Justice trying the 3. That one's going to be short. 12 at the three-point line for the Lady Wildcats. 1 of 8 so far for the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine here in this ballgame. 6 minutes to play. Still a 4-point lead here for the Lady Wolves. Lady Wildcats managed a couple points here. It's been all the scoring here so far. Nice getting it underneath there for Wade. Wade can't get it, gets her own rebound. A lot of banging going on underneath there. Finally coming out of there with it. And a turnaround jumper is a Smith. Smith can't get it to go. And it's going to be Morgan with a beat rebound. As Morgan. Strother, 3-ball. Guthrie knocking down a 3 from a long range. That is her first points of the second half. She's got 5. That makes it 27-26. As the Lady Wolves looking for a point here. They haven't been able to score here to start this third quarter. Backing her down in there. Nice job backing her in. That is Smith. A great job backing her down in. Bucket. Lady Wolves really needed that one. As they press by the Lady Wildcats. 3-ball on the way. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out long to Morgan. Morgan on the floor fighting for it. Jump ball. Make that 9 for her. Okay, let me get my count right. Wade gets another offensive rebound this time. Put the shot. Another one. And this time, somebody got shoved to the floor. That's 11 rebounds for Wade to go along with 2 points. Out of bounds play for the Lady Wolves. So on the inbound, bringing it in here. Lady Wildcats push it up the floor. Strother finding some room along the left side there. Now kick it back out. Strother finds Morgan here in the corner. 3-ball. Side of the iron, no good. Powell with the rebound. Put back won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Davis. And I do believe that will be. Oh, I thought that was knocked out of bounds by Davis. I thought that was definitely going to be a Wildcat basketball right there. The Lady Wildcats might have got not a good call there. So Lady Wolves get it back, though, 33-28. 43 seconds to go here till the end of the third. Nice job by the Lady Wolves. They've maintained the lead here, but there's Morgan with the steal. Morgan pushing the ball up the floor, takes it to the rack and steals. Morgan, the big hot spot here for Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. There's only 4 points here in this heart. She's going to be over the back there. Somebody was over. We'll have a break here, see if we can fix that up. And then with 30 or so, on NetSN. So be ready for that as we're getting ready to ball in now. So if Jackson steps to the line, and it's in and out for her. 1 for 5 at the line tonight there for Jackson. Lady Wolves haven't fared well from the line tonight. Not really well from both teams. Well, see the Wildcats have shot a little bit better at the line tonight than the Lady Wolves have. That one goes off the glass and good for Jackson. So Jackson, 2 points, 4 boards, and a steal so far tonight for Jackson. Here up the floor now come the Lady Wolves. Extra step, she did do it. So it's a turnover by the Lady Wildcats. 4:10 to go. Powell checking back into the ball game. She's going to come in here for Lundquist. And the Lady Wildcats have played a great game here. It's just once the Lady Wolves have got that lead there going into the second.
Doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Alrighty, looks like everybody's going to be okay. That's good to see that on their own power there on that far side. That's good to see. 38-36 is this game. 3:23 to go in this one. And the Lady Wolves up by 2. And it is Lady Wolf basketball on the inbound. Finding Burrell, right wing. Thought about the 3. Brooks right there on the defense. Kick it back out. Finds Barnes. Oh, but she'll head back to the job. Lady Wolves bringing it in. Down in the corner. Barnes can't get that one to go. Rebound comes out there by a Lundquist. Up the floor now come the Lady Wolves, or the Lady Wildcats. As Morgan finds Strother. Strother for another range three off the glass. They haven't had but 4 of those fall down tonight. They are 4 for 22 at the three-point line. And knowing that they here in the latter half of this fourth quarter and have taken the lead on a big 3 ball there, on a long-range jump shot by Brooks. It was only a 2-pointer. All right, so that's where we are with that. So we'll be right back here as we're about 40 seconds left to go in this ball game. 41-38. Lady Wildcats have retaken the lead.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look at it, you see Ford. Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center. Covington Lumber and Building Supplies is in the capable hand of a 3rd generation of Covingtons. For shingles for your roof, to carpet for your floors, to Farrell Calhoun paint for the walls, bathroom fixtures, and everything in between, Covington's has it, as well as all the lumber you can shake a stick at. Lumber for your home or for other fun projects. You find it all at Covington's.
All righty, folks, we're back here after the timeout, and with 1:13 to go, Lady Wolves have the basketball. They now trailing by 3. Tried a few 3 shots the last couple of sessions that haven't gone down for him here. Here's Burrell trying another one. 3, gone. And Burrell knocks down a big 3 there for the Lady Wolves. That's her second of this one, and it is tied now at 41. Second 3 ball here this fourth quarter, tied at 41 now. As Lady Wildcats trying to push it up the floor. Take it away. Lady Wolves come out of there with it. Pushing the action. It's too strong. Burrell running down the long rebound. Kicking it back out. 3 on the way. Won't go. Davis gets the rebound. Left to go. It will be a 42-41 lead for the Lady Wolves. We're going to get a timeout. We'll get a timeout by Brookeland. So Brookeland's going to chat about it right here. And I tell you what a great game this has been, folks, have been with us. Use that. So now we're on a secondary internet, and that might be a little bit of our issue. So we'll see if we can get that fixed when we go between games. We have a JV guys game coming up next. The guys game coming up here in just a bit. So still a 1-point lead right now for the Lady Wolves. So a timeout called there by the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland. And they're playing very well here tonight. Morgan, she's had one heck of a game here. If I'm going to get a player of the game, it's probably going to be her. And then for the Lady Wolves, it's going to be Wade. All right, so here we go. Maybe 1 possession. We'll see what they decide to do. Strother bringing it up. Trailing by 1. Driving the lane. Oh, that's a walk. That's a walk. Good call by the ref. Good call by the ref. That was a walk. That was a walk, man. That was a walk. That was a walk. Everybody over here saw it. That was a walk. So now, 24 seconds to go to 1-point lead. Tried to get it in. Wade knocked away. Burrell picking it up. And now it's a walk on the other side. As Brookeland will now get it back as Burrell commits the walk. And now with 1 point, Brookeland, the Wildcats, Lady Wildcats will get it back with 20 seconds to go in this ball game. And trailing by 1, 42-41. Wow. This has been a great one here so far tonight, folks. I tell you what a great game this has been so far. Let's see what I got in here. I don't think I've got anything else that I need to get. Maybe we'll get another ad in here. I know we got a couple more to play, so we'll do that. We'll be right back after this timeout. This is a great one, man. I'll tell you what. All righty, we're back here as we get ready to this timeout, and it has just come down to this last 2 minutes here, really, because the Lady Wolves had a 5-point lead going in there at halftime. They kind of pretty much kept that there, and they got it down to 3, did the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland at the end of the third quarter. But it's been back and forth here. Then Brookeland took a 3-point lead while to go with about 2 minutes, and now the Wolves are back up with the Lady Wolves up by 1, 20 seconds to go. Lady Wildcat basketball. They'll get it into the hands of the playmaker Morgan. Driving the lane, puts up the shot, it won't go, gets her own rebound. Strother won't go, rebound comes out by Wade. And they're gonna call it a jump ball. Jump ball should go. Oh, 9.2, they're gonna give it back to Brookeland. And Brookeland coach is going to call another timeout with 9.2 to go. I really thought that the possession arrow was going to go to the Lady Wolves there after Brookeland took it out of bounds, but I guess not. So they're going to say it is Brookeland basketball. 9.2 to go. Now, 15 points by Morgan, and that's who they're definitely trying to get the ball into her hands. Trying to bring it through the middle there, trying to find somebody, trying to find, maybe pull the defense to her or whatever they're going to try to do here. But that seems the play that the coach is trying to draw up for the Lady Wildcats. So we'll see what Coach Cartwright has for the Lady Wolves as they're coming out play here. We'll get the camera off on that far side as you can see. And the Brookeland Lady Wildcats are going to come out here with a victory on here. As that's going to do it as the Lady Wolves take a shot that was just so crazy. Wow. Cannot believe it. Get that final shot there at the end as the Lady Wolves played one heck of a game here tonight. But on the last second shot, wow. What a game, what a game. We'll be back here in just a bit for another one coming up on NetSN. Woo, what a game. Shot here tonight to get that victory. So here we are. We got 5 of 23 for Brookeland at the three-point line, 3 of 17 for the Lady Wolves of St. Augustine at the three-point line, 11 for 24 at the for charity stripe for St. Augustine. 6 out of 10 for the Lady Wolves, or so the Lady Wildcats of Brookeland at the end.